With Minecraft 1.20, the Sniffer has been added, and it's a tricky mob to find and breed. Plus, it can dig up ancient seeds for you so you can get some new flowers. So let's learn all about it. First off, in order to get a Sniffer, you have to get a Sniffer egg, and they can only be found through archaeology. So you're gonna need a brush. And these are the ingredients to make a brush: a stick, a copper ingot, and a feather. And they need to be placed vertically to craft the brush. Now that you have your brush, you need to find some suspicious sand, but not just any suspicious sand will do. You need to find a warm ocean, and then you need to find the ruins that the drowned spawn in inside of that ocean. And then you need to find suspicious sand around those ruins, and then you gotta get really lucky. If you're lucky, that item will be a Sniffer egg, but they are fairly rare, so hopefully you have luck on your side. Once you have your eggs, you can place them on any surface and they'll hatch, but they take a while to do so. However, if you place them on moss, they'll hatch in half the time. And you don't need any special tool to break them. You can break them just with your hands and you'll get the egg back. Now, the Sniffer egg has 3 stages. Right now, if we look over there on the right side, it says Minecraft Sniffer egg hatch 0. Over time, it'll go to stage 1, which is a cracked version, then stage 2, which is more cracked, and then it hatches. Now, a Sniffer is not just a mob that walks around, it can actually dig up ancient seeds that we've never had before. There's the torch flower seed and the pitcher plant pod. Torch flowers are small flowers, so they can be placed in flower pots. Pitcher plants are large flowers, so they cannot. A pitcher plant can be crafted into 2 cyan dye, whereas a torch flower can be crafted into 1 orange dye. And if you have bone meal, nothing happens. So you cannot duplicate these flowers with bone meal. Next is breeding. You're going to need to find 2 Sniffer eggs in the suspicious sand so you can breed them. Once you have 2 Sniffers, you can use torch flower seeds and feed 1 to each Sniffer, and they will breed. And once they breed, they'll drop a new egg for you to grow. Most babies in Minecraft take 20 minutes to grow up. However, a baby Snifflet takes 40 minutes. But never fear, if you feed them a torch flower seed, each one will decrease their remaining time by 10%. When it comes to leading a Sniffer, you can attach a lead to it, and they are attracted to torch flower seeds. Now, Sniffers are way too big to fit in a boat, but because of Minecraft science, they aren't too big where they won't fit into a minecart. So you can transfer them by minecarts, as you can see. Oh, and they're not impervious to lava. Once you have an adult Sniffer, it can root around and find ancient seeds for you, but there are some requirements. First off, they can only find ancient seeds on dirt, coarse dirt, rooted dirt, grass, podzol, mud, muddy mangrove roots, and moss. They also need a minimum of a 6x6 patch of one of these blocks to be able to find those ancient seeds. So if their wandering area is too small or there's not enough of this stuff around, they're not going to find anything for you. Once it sniffs out an ancient seed, it'll root around until the seed pops up, and they do a little dance. Now, this structure here is the perfect breeder / ancient seed farm for Sniffers, and I'm going to teach you how to build it. Here's everything you're going to need: 36 mud blocks, 36 hoppers, 1 barrel, and 84 of some block. I used glass just so it makes it easier to see. And you want to use mud because it's not a full block, and we can use hoppers to pull the items directly through the mud. Now let's go ahead and build it. We're going to start out by putting down 1 barrel. We're going to put a hopper on top of it, and then a mud on top of that. And we need a 6x6 minimum, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to fill this in so it's a square of mud. Next, you're going to take your building blocks and go 1, 2, 3, just like that. And we're going to surround the whole thing with a wall of 3 blocks. Doing it this way keeps items from popping out of the farm, so there will be no loss. Then take your remaining hoppers and connect them all to the main hopper, just like that. And continue along, connecting them all together so there's a hopper underneath every bit of mud. And they all funnel back to your 1 barrel, like so. And there you go, the perfect breeder / ancient pod farm. Once it's ready, you can put your Sniffers in here and you can start breeding them in here, because the more Sniffers, the more ancient seeds you're gonna get. You're now a Sniffer Pro, and you can show all your friends their new mechanics while they're running around clueless. It's like you're a magician. You'd also be considered a magician if you watch my recent tutorial from the Create Mod about blaze cakes. I showed a great little build on how to make them, and the video is right there, so check it out. As for now, I'm gonna go have fun with 120, everybody, and I'll see you next time.